Y'all niggas got me hot.
Is we live? Is we live? Is we live? Yes, you are now tuned in to the Rare Podcast. And of course, it is your host with the most, NK, aka NK Flows, aka the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Get me, trim so clean, I got you staring at man for hours. I tell him, yeah, come on. And I'm always joining, but where the bomber cleat are you going, fam? Which one, fam?
I forgot.
What?
I put my sunglasses today.
Sunglasses for what? What kind of fashion show is this?
You're childish, you know.
What kind of fashion show is this?
Hey, let me finish. The camera was on you.
How could the man do that?
Like see me do that.
No, they're not.
Bro, they're gonna you walked in front of the camera.
No, about that. Wait, can you guys finish? He said his intro, then I walked past, so it's calm.
You were midway through my intro.
Oh, I didn't, man.
You were midway through the intro.
You love exaggeration.
And I was going,
you knocking car.
hey, spillage. I was gonna say I'm introduced by my lovely guest. Let's start off with the person who's civilized today.
Oh, please, TS.
TS, bleepage, TS, no governments, TS.
Yeah. Back, what is this? Is this season 2 or what is this?
It's the return. It's the return.
return.
It's the return. You get me?
Yeah, season 2, TS.
Come on. So obviously,
Talk,
Mr. Man talk.
And it's me, Jason, also known as Jixon.
Mm-hmm.
Also known that guy on the TL.
Mr. Dancing Man.
Guy that dances on the
That dances on the tail. Ding, 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 ding.
Shoulders, fam, the shoulders.
Hey! Not at all. What gangs are you repping, fam?
Hey fam, man, from that ends, innit?
What ends?
What, Summer House?
East London, you know.
Say East London.
Hey, first of all, first of all, what's madam? Go on.
My name, hi, Ashley.
And we just like to say, from the bottom of our heart, thank you for helping us reach 100 subscribers, 110 subscribers. Big ups to ourselves, Now let's get a bit of the bubbly, little bit of that bubbly out. Let's get a bit of the bubbly, fam. Yeah. What's that confused?
Mom, I don't drink.
Obviously, I'm Muslim, innit? So
obviously,
I got Arizona.
yeah. Boom.
She drinks.
Oh, why are we baiting on people's government? We're just saying people are sipping. You know, it's a celebration.
This guy is so smart. It's the same color as that, innit?
Oh, damn.
You're making me look like a bad guy on the internet.
Yeah, of course. Listen.
No, I'm gonna have my sisters watching this and that.
Yeah.
My brothers.
Alright, Coolio, so this is the famous Echo Falls.
I said the famous Echo Falls.
Can you pick up your cup?
My dad, in fact, nah. We ain't gonna talk too much. We sipping on a little bit of the bubbly. Yeah, fam.
Please don't knock this over though.
Nah. What do you mean, Noah, fam? Come on, cheers. Let's have me a rise and bust. Toast, yeah, toast. We thank God for the journey, the early, not just for the plus.
Yes.
And gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings fall upon me right hand. Oh, hold on.
We harmonizing the alphabet the other day.
Oh.
It's kind of rest.
Fam,
You got the voice, yeah? You gotta let it out.
what voice? Well, continue with that one. Speaking of someone who has a voice, there's been Tekashi 6ix9ine has a voice in court. He has a cool voice in court. He has been singing.
Singing like a bird.
Like a bird. He named, for those of you not in the know, Tekashi 6ix9ine was a famous, rapper in 2017. He blew 2018. You're right. And he blew onto the scene with songs like Gummo and then Billy, all of them songs. Now,
With them budget music videos.
first of all, the music videos are hard, fam.
They were budget.
But now he's been
I'm not involved.
charged with a RICO case, and now he's been put to the stand and asked to testify against the Trey blood members. Now, he has named such names as Cardi B, Jim Jones. He's named hella people. He's just basically, he even named the guy who he paid to attempt to assassinate Chief Keef. Yeah, he's literally out and out the whole organization. Now,
It's funny, fam. On the TO, I thought people were joking when they were saying that this guy's snitching
That's
the whole time. I thought it was a
he's
joke.
been snitching. There's audio, like there's literally audio recordings of him in the courtroom saying, yeah, he did it, Your Honor, he did it, and I'm thinking, this guy.
Are they not even allowed to record stuff?
No, they're not. But you know how people, because this is a very high-profile case.
The audio, I know they are allowed to record like the audio tape, but they're not allowed to take it, get it out.
They're not allowed to release it outside the courtroom, and I think the audio tape came from someone who's actually in there, so not a prosecutor, not anyone. Yeah,
They want him dead. That's the thing.
Of
If
course.
he actually gets off, which I know he won't, but if he actually does,
nah, he's getting a reduced sentence
but
because
still,
he's getting.
not getting out straight away.
No, of course
But
not.
once he does get out, he's gonna die.
Yeah, people won't forget that. People will not forget the fact that he's snitched.
But here's the thing. Now, I've seen a lot of time when people on Twitter are saying, "But if you were in the same scenario, you would snitch." But here's the thing. Here's the reason why I don't even like that scenario.
Fam, if I involve myself in
Thank you.
activity,
Thank you.
it's
know
not
the
like
consequences.
I'm
You're the consequences of your actions.
Bystander, something happened to me. I'm telling everybody. Your mum did it, your dad did it, everybody did it. If I involve myself in criminal activity, I go and place myself in that scenario, and then I want to go and snitch because I got caught.
But
Waste man. You're a waste man.
You know what? The
Tell
thing
him.
is, yeah, no, the thing is, yeah, but imagine you're actually in that scenario and you're getting put down for this sensitive, but you know there's bare people that have done other stuff.
So?
Shush, and they're a part of it.
Take it.
So, but here's the thing.
Snitching.
I would have spot you. I don't agree.
No. Do you know why? And Tekashi's not even somebody, yeah, who, let's say, who grew up in obviously he grew up in the hood, but he's not even somebody who's groomed to be that life. He was very much away from the life. He placed himself in that life willingly, and then when the thing is, you're willing to reap the benefits of that lifestyle. You're willing to have gang members protect you. You're willing to have gang members go try assassinate Chief Keef. But then
when you get caught, you want to
but then you're snitching on the same men that you hired to hire to kill someone. You're snitching them in court. What kind of code of honor is that? If you're willing to accept the benefits of that lifestyle, accept the drawbacks. Serve your time.
Where he was like, he's not scared when he comes out.
You're scared. You're scared because you know why?
He's gonna be put in witness protection. Bro.
No, you've put your family in danger because the thing about
They're gonna paint him.
paint what with rainbow hair
They're gonna find
with
Come on, you can
6ix9ine
change your hair now.
with 6ix9ine on his belly.
Are they gonna rip off his clothes?
Huh? So say okay. The safe wants to get married.
All over his
Safe
Oh,
would-
but like they will make him wear. No, do you know what witness protection is? They change your identity, everything. Every time you want to step out your house, put on makeup.
So you're that's long. So you're telling me, yeah. So let's put a hypothetical. He meets a young lady, you know. He wants to settle down with her, get married. Let's say he gets married, you know, married, consummated. He takes off his top. There's a massive 6ix9ine on his chest. There's a massive 6ix9ine.
Aren't they gonna stop him from actually like getting involved with other people? Like,
Hey, dope.
What's that? You might as well just stay quiet.
Because he already has his girl who's in
But
witness
you might as well
protection.
stay quiet. Take your time, then come out and, you know, rather
still
than.
dying.
Yeah, but no. But if he was to get quiet, it'd be calm.
No, if you kept quiet, he'd
When he
be
comes out, it's gonna.
he'd be protected by the 9 Trey Bloods in jail. This is Treyway. They would have protected him, but now Treyway is no more.
So you don't understand his reason for why he did it. You think he's wrong?
What for snitching?
Snitching.
Yes.
There's no level of empathy coming
I
from
don't
him.
Come on,
sympathize
tell him.
with him
I am trying to
because
do
you
my
know why? Because he made a choice
Damn, you live by the
to
code,
put
you
in place
have
himself within this lifestyle. Nobody forced him. He's not even a product of the environment. He's not even somebody that was, you know, how young boys are
Low-key he
groomed.
was. Low-key.
Nah.
Have you heard of what happened to him when he was younger?
What happened?
Something about his dad died or his stepdad
No,
tried to kill his mum or
no,
something like that.
I'm not saying traumatic events didn't happen to him. What I'm saying is that you know how young boys, especially at the age of like 12, 13 and 14, they're groomed to be in gangs. At that age, he was even I think around the age of 17, he was still away from the lifestyle. He placed him. He was at the age where he knew better. And he was doing better, but he went to place himself within that lifestyle. Come on,
And
you have to take accountability for that.
Put
Were you
himself
there?
in the wrong
Huh?
crowd.
Were you there? Did you see him do that?
No, but you can know that. But you can see the.
I don't know.
No,
I
but you
show
can.
him sympathy. I show him sympathy.
He put himself in the wrong crowd, and then now he's.
It's not the wrong crowd. So the wrong.
It's still the wrong crowd. He put himself in the wrong crowd. Now he has to pay face the.
But you're acting like he just stumbled upon this thing.
But you're saying that he wasn't a part of that life when he was younger. Now he is.
He wasn't.
So how did he make a transition?
He was-
That's what I'm saying. He put himself in the wrong crowd now.
Yeah, but then you have to face.
I'm not defending.
You have to face the consequences of your actions.
I'm not. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what.
Go to prison.
How did he
Seb-
make that transition from being a what was it? Was he a normal?
It was just a civilian. Basically, no.
A rapper
Basically,
with gangsters.
obviously, this is all hypothetical, yeah. But what stories that have been heard was that Gotti, who's the leading manager of Treyway, saw this kid and he went to rap, right? He saw this kid. Tekashi was making music back then, and he saw, that he could market this kid. He could market him. So we're gonna place protection around you to give you this image of that you're a bad man. So we're gonna and then literally even when he was testifying, he was saying, "Oh, like yeah, these gang members taught me the different signs. Like they taught me like all these, how to. They made me feel custom, made me feel a family. And even there's audio tapes here of his initiation where he got kidnapped, and he got kidnapped by the gang. And even in the tape, he was not behaving. He was not behaving like somebody.
Yeah, that's how your mom will slap you on your coffee.
He was not behaving. Like, basically, he was bare shook in the video. He was bare shook in the audio. And the thing is, but accountability has to be placed into the 9 Trey Bloods as well. Because how are you letting somebody who's not initiated like that know so much vital information about your audience? That's like me working at Sainsbury's and the CEO is telling me how Sainsbury's is run from the bottom to the top. Like, what is that?
They let him use the N-word. That's when I knew it was a
I mean,
Like you said,
problem.
they could make money off him. That's it.
they made money off him. They made money.
So was he getting life or not?
Without rotted. He wasn't doing all of that, but yeah.
How long was he sentenced for?
He was
40 something.
he was doing life. It was a Rico. He was doing life.
The whole
When
life
he
gone
would
though,
come
innit?
out, he'd be 69. That's the funniest thing.
No, he was doing life.
Can you not understand why he snitched?
No, listen.
You don't understand?
No, I understand why he's, but doesn't make it right.
It's not right for you to snitch.
Doesn't make it right. Don't listen. I'm sorry, yeah. If you're gonna be about that life, yeah, be about that life. That lifestyle has certain rules and regulations, right? If you want, you can't obey some of the rules, and no, obey all of the rules that lifestyle provides. This is why I'm not a bad man.
The rules, man.
This is why I'm not. There are rules. When it comes,
there's no rules.
when it comes to the ends, there's rules and regulations. You don't snitch.
He snitched. Fine. When you come out,
This is why.
Do you remember that backchat episode where that guy was talking about snitching?
my God.
And he's telling the other guy, you're governed by ends.
No.
There's nothing wrong.
What's his
Go,
name,
go,
the guy?
go, go.
No, yeah, and he got mad.
And the other guy.
And
I got lie.
He was a waste man. He was like,
Or Max. Yeah.
Gogo is making sense, so I can't lie.
Exactly, he was.
But I was agreeing with Gogo. In some
No, here's the
situations,
thing.
You need to
It's
snitch.
different when you're a civilian or
And you're a part of that lifestyle because do you know why? Because you know why? When you
Here's a civilian, I'm snitching on everybody. I am. Don't give it to me. I'm snitch.
here's the thing.
I was snitch.
Snitch.
I'm not part of that lifestyle.
Here's
What if I'm snitching?
Here's the thing. It's like Tekashi was an active participant in this. It's not even like he just hung around the wrong crowd and these men were doing badness and he hired a hit on Chief Keef, my guy.
He was gassed.
He ordered somebody to die. Like, let's deep what it is. He ordered somebody to die. But at that point, I'm not treating like a civilian no more. You've gone past the point of civilian. So that means if you're willing to be in that life fully. Go Treyway. Do it. And the thing is, the part I find disgusting is that he snitched on the guy. So imagine, God forbid, I have beef with someone and I say, okay, kill him for me. Oh, ties. Kill him for me. Right? Cool. Yeah?
This nigga wants to drop my government.
We'll bleep it. Don't worry. M-man for me, innit? Cool. I get put on trial. And I say, he did it. Right, you're on the right here. This man, I was not involved. What? I'm the one who transferred the money.
You know that's a waste man.
That's a waste man thing.
That's what he did.
That's a waste man move.
And then, Nick, if we just say this, if we were actually in his position,
No.
Wetty. if you was actually in his position, you're telling me straight up, you were a snitch.
I'm not going to be in this position.
I'm
No, but the thing is,
snitching.
even if I could picture
No,
myself,
but it's
I'm
not you will not be in
snitching.
his position. I'm just saying, if you were,
I'm not snitching.
if you were, you weren't snitch.
If I'm a bad man, yeah, enough. If I'm bad,
Like you've pretended that he was.
if I'm no,
I'll be
Jason, if I'm telling people, yeah, I'm a bad man and I'm about my thing, I'ma be about my thing. But I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not a part of that stuff. But if I was, I'ma be about.
hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically,
we don't
I'ma be about that thing.
gang lifestyle.
Like do it towards the end.
Let me tell you something. I'm snitching straight up on all of you.
But actually-
TS was there, NK was there, Ashley with her frizzy hair was there.
But you gotta understand there's consequences.
There's
though.
consequences.
Even when you come out.
When you come
You're not
out.
safe, bro.
You're not living long.
Every 1 meter you walk,
No, it's
you're
not
looking
even
behind
you.
shoulder.
It's your family.
True.
It's your family.
Head up.
true.
Okay, now I get it.
It's-
I won't snitch.
it's
Because
your
you're putting
family.
family's life
This guy
in
changes his
danger.
mind real quick.
No, because you're putting
You really
your
love your
family's
mum,
life in
innit?
danger.
If they
You
don't
deep
kill
in
you,
that.
they will kill your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They will come for people.
They will kill your mom.
Fam, even Narcos, I was watching Narcos, it's so similar to Top Boy. Oh my.
Narcos is hard. Pablo Escobar, my guy. Even
How
though
could
he's
you have the whole country?
Hey, look at we have one. We have a winner. We have a winner.
That was me, that
We
was
have a winner.
Sat still. Don't
me.
blame.
Hey.
Oh, we have a technical.
The camera-
Technical
Anyway.
difference. Oh my god. But actually, you were saying that there was a rumor online that apparently he was a Fed.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know who started the rumor. I think I saw a night picture where Fred was like, oh, apparently, or it's conspiracy theory that he was always a Fed and that he joined them to.
Nah, but no. It's,
Hey, Andy of the Year award, fam. He's
I
the
mean-
best Andy if that's the case.
You know what?
Actually the best Andy.
do you know what? There's a conversation to be had about this. I was watching can't remember what show it was with Joe Budden and Remy Ma, and then she was saying that like if you do like plea deals should be banned. So snitching on people shouldn't get you less time because you were still an active participant in it. And it's like
Facts, big facts.
so
That's just the deal though, innit? If you give me information, I'll give you less.
but at the same time
Which
it's
is why
like
people go for that.
but you're kind of exonerating, you're kind of like I don't know, is it justice then? Can we even call the justice system justice?
No, but imagine. No, but if they said to you, give us information and we're not gonna reduce your sentence, no one will talk. What's the point?
That's true.
I know, but I hear I logistically understand how it works, but then is it truly justice?
No, it's not.
Is the justice system truly? It doesn't work. Then it's not justice.
Who's
Because
serving justice too?
And then
Find out the-
and remember these federal agents are incentivized to make arrests. That's how they rise in ranks. So it's like they're not doing it for the sake of justice. They're doing it for the sake of their careers.
Yeah, and in America especially, there's a business to be made out of putting people in prison,
Exactly.
putting people in jails. They're owned by
It's very
private
lucrative.
companies. Yeah, bro.
It's very lucrative.
Capitalism. It's a business to get a certain amount of arrests, to get a certain amount of people in prison. It's a business. It's something that they applaud.
But
Catch me in America.
But one thing I wouldn't say positive, but one thing that is enlightening about this whole 6ix9ine situation is that though the internet sometimes is not real. 6ix9ine a year ago was the baddest gangster in the world.
Oh, they say
Go-
the baddest.
Well, to certain folks on Twitter,
America.
he was the baddest gangster in the world. This and that. He was telling people to, do certain things. I'm not gonna say that. He was just telling bare badness on the internet, beefing with Game, beefing with all of these man. And people believed the hype. He was on Chief Keef's
Even
block
50
apparently.
Cent. Idiot.
People believe in the hype. So
He's in.
No, 50 Cent co-signed him.
This is my son. They wanna
he disowned him
Clout,
now.
fam.
He disowned him.
It's clout, fam. You see someone with clout, you want to jump on with them.
But what I'm
Sell the
saying,
same shit.
what I'm saying is that there was a lot of, especially like the younger generation, they were saying, "Oh my God, Tekashi's a bad man. How's he doing this? How's he doing that?" Now actions have consequences. Have consequences.
It's real life. It's not real life.
Do you remember think he was a good influencer anyway?
No.
To make good, I mean, the music
This
was
guy
banging.
gives charity and that.
And
Gives
so
the charity
everybody
he's
goes to
giving to the
charity.
homeless.
Tax
just saying,
evasion.
I'm just saying.
Tax breaks. That's why tax breaks.
He was not a good influence on anyone.
You better be bad harsh to this
Actually,
guy.
though, do you know what? He made Blicky got the stiffy. Get the Blicky. Yeah, that song's a banger, fam. Blicky stiffy. Blicky got the stiffy.
worst musician.
I never even heard that song. I'm like, what kind of.
No, yeah, that one is.
Nah, fam. No. When the beat dropped, nah, that song was a banger.
Okay,
Popping in. He's an entertainer, fam. He's a clown. He's an entertainer, fam. He's an actor.
He just get dancing to it.
Tekashi is WWE wrestling, fam. That's it. You just don't take him seriously. He's a comedic gimmick, and that's it. That's what we have to say on Tekashi.
He played the game very well while he had it.
No, he didn't play well
Clout,
because his game's done. Do you think he can have a career after this?
Of course not.
I don't know.
Hell no.
Never.
He's died. Like, I don't wish death upon people, but his livelihood is in people's hands.
You're not wishing death. You're just saying the straight facts.
It's true.
Like
There's consequences.
because the thing is, especially as an artist, a lot of the money artist makes is from touring. He can't tour nowhere.
Go be banned from this.
You're gonna have to look behind his shoulder.
This man was banned from the UK.
Unless he goes to North Korea and reassumes a whole new identity, he's not going to be able to do nothing.
Come on, K-pop star.
Do you know that he'd bag, you know?
Aye, people
You
go
guys
wild.
do.
He'd bag with his
People
rainbow
go
hair.
wild for K-pop.
Fam, you see the way they on these BTS people sold out Wembley Arena.
Nah.
Wembley Arena.
I mean, I don't keep up with that. I just see it on the TL sometimes.
Chicken
yeah, I saw on the
K-pop
TL.
fans go
Wait, isn't there
wow.
like 10 people in their group?
Yeah.
Bear man.
Bear man.
Do you know the way them man get overworked in Asia? Them man get
Fam, do they even
overworked
get
and they
that
even
much
faint
money?
on the stage of that.
Because
They get overworked.
they get recruited when they're like 14, 15, innit?
Because they were trying to make the
Actually,
next big boy, bro.
Talent
It's like how it
agencies.
used to be when we was younger. With,
X Factor.
TLC and all that stuff. Like they weren't even getting that much money, and they were just
One
like
Direction.
boom, dropping out.
Mad
One
thing.
Direction bang though.
Oh, One
Back in the
Direction,
day.
they finally clocked that they were
They-
being
Yeah,
The
slaves,
little white girls.
and they cut from
For
side.
the white
The little
girls.
white girls.
Shout out to Little Mix, innit?
Nah.
Hey, little Miss,
Can't
hi
lie.
guys.
I
Oh,
know.
little mix and licks though.
They're holding it down.
I know
For
bare
who?
man from ends that were repping One Direction and Justin Bieber
Face
back in the
off,
day, fam.
I said,
Justin Bieber, the king of
Bro.
R&B.
hey! Hey! Just like to say, these views do not reflect the views of the other members of the Rare Podcast. This is Jixon.
R&B. In what land?
In this country.
In what?
His Twitter is down below. Please stay off the Rare Podcast Twitter. It's him. Yeah? Say no more.
HTTP Jixon, you'll find this guy.
Thank you.
Yo, Clout.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
King of buffoonery.
R&B.
Thank you.
Amen. Mm-hmm. He drops an R&B track and he's like, oh my god, Justin Bieber.
No.
She's gonna say
Hater.
R&B.
King of
Hater.
Who's a hater? All
Oh,
of you.
to all the R&B goats, man said
King of R&B.
Bieber.
What kind of? Hey.
That is
Bro,
blasphemy.
Jacquees is the king of
No,
R&B.
he's the king of no.
Wow.
He's the king of remix.
Thank
Wow.
you. Make your own song, then we can
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Y'all niggas got me hot.